with the basis, but eventually we'll be narrowing down to individuals who are in here and how it relates to our various work and how we can utilize, AI, to our advantage. Okay. So now, I'll call us based on the list. The way the name appear on my screen here. And so please, once I mention your name, you could just say, oh, my name is Gladys and I'm a nutritionist and dietetics. So I think that will help a lot. So, but it's not left. If you want us to know an additional thing about you, that's fine. And I think it's important I let us know that people from various walks of life are in here. So maybe if you just feel okay, you just need to say a bit more about yourself, what you do. Maybe a business person, you can never tell. When you're talking about building a community, a whole lot goes into it. People can even interconnect and build relationship even outside the main goal that brought us together. So it's a community, it's a whole lot. The main goal is learning, and we're learning artificial intelligence, but that does not stop interactions and relationships. So if at any time my audio goes bad or my video, I'll need somebody to always keep me in check so that they'll be able to.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gladys Alade Oni, and I'm a nutritionist and dietitian. Thank you. Everyone, I'm Gladys.
Okay, the network. Hello. Am I audible enough? Mr. Oluwasegun, have you introduced yourself?
Well, I haven't. Good evening,
Okay,
sir.
please
Good
go
evening.
ahead, please.
My name is Oluwasegun Joseph, a marketer and an economist.
Okay, you're welcome, sir. Okay, let's have the next person. Mr. Timothy, Mark.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Can you
Good
hear
evening,
me?
sir. Yes, you're audible. We can hear you, sir.
All right. My name is Timothy Mark, a banker.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
can we have Mr. Oladayo?
Good evening, everyone. Hello, good
Go
evening,
ahead.
everyone.
We can hear you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Olada Shote, based in Sokoto. I sell wares.
Okay, you are welcome, sir. Okay, can we have Mr. Ezekiel, very quickly? Just your name and tell us your field, what you do. Okay, let's have Mr. Toby, a very quick one. Okay, for the sake of those who are just joining, we said this training will be more tailored to the audience because AI is very vast. So we needed to know the field of individuals in-house here. So a very quick one, and it's also important in the first meeting like this that we introduce ourselves. So we're achieving two things with the introduction, not just as a formality, as a way of gathering the knowledge of the audience and also a way of interaction for the first time we are meeting. So your name and then what you do. Okay, over to you and your follower. Okay, let's have Mr. Sampson.
So good evening, everyone.
Okay, and your follower, go
Can you
ahead.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right.
Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I'm your followers here, and I'm an educator and also a child evangelist. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. Let's have Mr. Sampson. Okay, Seni. Okay, let's have Mr. Toby.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
My name is Samson Okeseni. I'm a social worker.
You're welcome. Okay, so Mr. Ezekiel, are you there? Okay, let's have Mr. Toby, if you're there. I'll make it very fast now, so we can quickly get down to business. Okay, let's have Mr. Adekunle. Your name, what you do. Okay, you're
Hi, good
welcome.
evening, everyone.
Okay, go ahead.
I am
Good evening.
Adekunle, a photographer.
Okay, you are welcome, sir. Okay, let's have Edith Jones. Your name, what you do, Ma. Oh, this must be my Kenyan people. Okay, let's have you, Ma.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Ma.
I'm Edith Jones. I'm in hospitality and shipping industry.
You're welcome, Ma. Nice to have you. Okay, so let's have John Taiwo. Okay, let's have
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Are you hearing me, please?
Clearly, very clear.
Yeah, I'm John Taiwo and I'm a student.
Okay, Mr. John, you're welcome. Okay, so can we have Heather Inena?
I'm a student.
Okay, I get you. You're welcome. Can we have Heather Inena Elizabeth? Am I correct? I think so, yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ada Elizabeth Nina. I I'm a graphic designer and a voiceover artist.
Oh, perfect. You're welcome. So many tools for your field. Okay, so let's have Mr. Steven. Okay. Mr. Steven, are you there? Okay, can we have Mr. Michael? Mr. Michael? Okay, so can we have Mr. Who is speaking?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ezekiel from Sokoto. I'm an economist, also and a logistic officer.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay, I think I saw. So this is what I'm gonna do. The number kept increasing, so there will be a form that will be dropped after tonight's training, so that I'll be able to, against next class, understand the background of my audience, so that I'll be able to tailor subsequent courses and classes as in line of the audience that we have. However, tonight basically is about introduction, to this course. So you're all welcome. So please, if I mean, time is of excess, so I am not able to go around. So, but we'll have opportunity to do that subsequently, So let me start by saying this, that I used to tell people that human history has passed through different ages. And history have told us that human had moved from one age to another. So for those of us who did elementary courses, in high school, you remember that especially those of science background, even if you are not of science background, I'm sure at some point in the course of study, we learned that human has gone through different ages, starting from those primitive age when we talk about the Stone Age. Okay, so and then Stone Age means it's a age where human basically work with stone as a tool. So stone is what they use for hunting. Stone is what they sharpen into what they use for fishing, for farming. So that was the age. That was the technology available at that time. So we're also told that a point came whereby, man transited into another age. Okay. So on several ages. So I'll just mention a few, just to be able to build a case. And we move to Iron Age, where human discover iron and then begin to use iron to develop tools, to create crafts, and we move from that age like that till we enter another age called the Industrial Age. So the technology has grown so much that during the Industrial Age, humans were able to build machines that was able to, produce in large scale. For instance, let's take agriculture for example. So they're able to invent some simple farm machine tools, that was able to fast track productiveness, for farmers, what have you. So, and like that, till eventually we got to an age that we call the Information Age, right? Information Age. So I can tell you that human had moved from one age to the other, and one of the things that have been shaping that transition is technology. Technology kept, changing. There are improvements, there are new development, and we're shifting until we have gotten to an era now where we are that information is like oil, is key. Let me tell you, one of the things that many people do not talk about when it comes to what do you call it? When it comes to information, is that we think, except for those who understand the importance and how critical information is, they are the ones that will understand how very important this class will be. How very important this class. This is what I mean. Let me give an example. Imagine if I just want to maybe just make a play now, and I said, oh, how many of you were able to collect the money that was given by the federal government just a week ago for youth, who are out of school and are not yet engaged. So there was a provision by the federal government, so like a cushion effect, to be able to help them within that window while they are trying to find their footings, to get established, to get a job or start up a business. Many people who are in that category, who are perhaps qualified, will be a bit angry. Like, are you for real? Like, you mean something like that happened? Where was I? How come I couldn't get mine? I missed it. I missed that window. You see, what happened to you is not the fact that you were not qualified. You were qualified. What happened to you was lack of information. Lack of information. It was information that happens to you. That's how important information can be. There is a war going on currently that we know, American-Israel-Iran war. You see, sometimes it's not even majorly about the number of missiles. It's not even sometimes about the number of maybe drones and that intercontinental ballistic missile, whatever, or nuclear head that you have. Sometimes information play a key role. I can give you an example. As powerful as one of the leader of one of the country involved in this war is, right? They would never have been able to kill him if not for the information that was available to them. That is at so place, not in a bunker. They are going to have certain meeting. It was that information, because without that information, no matter how big the other countries with their missiles, they might still not be able to get a target without the right information. So I said that to say this, that we are in a age whereby you are as good as how well informed that you are. In other words, there is something in this current era which is the core of some of the technology that is changing dynamics of things right now, which is AI, and I will explain why I said that. And I'm saying that if you are not informed, because that's what we came here for, training, right? And what is the training about? It's by information. We just want to be informed. How does this AI work? How is it relevant to me? How can I be well positioned with this AI thing so that it can enhance my productiveness, my business, and whatever I'm doing? So I'm saying that if we are not careful to get ready on time, learn about this disruptive technology, AI, it's either we are left behind or we get to a stage when other people are forged ahead because they leveraged on the information they have about this technology. So in other words, I've said all what I've said just to let you know that we are at the right place. We are doing the right thing. And there's no better time for us to want to learn about AI than now. Having said that, let me also establish that AI is not as difficult as many people thought it is. Yes, because I said today I'm laying foundation, and then I'm going to talk about how our community is going to run. There'll be a lot of assignment, practicals. We'll do a few bit of projects. There will be a lot of subgroups where we are going to interact, because very soon a lot of us are not looking at the same thing in the AI space. Some are in the creative, and the tools and the kind of AI for them is quite different from somebody who is in the hospitality, different from somebody who is in the education sector, it's different from somebody who is in the IT, who is into coding, who wants to develop software, wants to develop app. So everybody have their place. A content creator, and so basically, AI is not as difficult as it seems, or as many people have presented it to be. Number two thing is that AI had always been in existence for a very long time. We only did not take note. We only did not take note because what exactly is AI? I said this when I went to Kenya and I had a lecture on AI. And in one of those classes, I said this. I said, see AI as your personal assistant. See AI as your guide to things that, or see AI as a catalyst, because AI on its own wouldn't do much. But AI in your hands as a tool will fast track and enhance your productivity at what you do. So many things AI has come to disrupt. Was it 2 days ago, I was listening to a song. And for those who are into music and everything, we are touching all aspects. And anybody can feel free. You can want to learn all the aspects, no problem. But we are going to have a breakaway group. So the breakaway group, those who are in different fields, so that I begin to learn about how AI is changing narratives. It's changing the face of things in our field, and what are the AI tools available, and how to use them, how to engage them, and how can you, for those who want to look at the business aspect of AI, how can you make business out of AI, rendering some services that it's driven by AI. Now, but this is where I'm going. In that training I had in Kenya on AI, I said this. I said AI has come as a leverage. Leverage in the sense that, let's assume I needed a flyer for an example. Assuming I'm not a graphic designer, I have no idea about how to design anything. No, nothing. And if at all I even want to learn, I most likely need to engage in somebody teaching or training me for the next maybe 3 months or thereabout to be a good graphic designer. And that even depends on the software you want to use. If you want to use multiple software, you're going to take longer than that. But guess what? With AI now, and some of that will be learning a whole lot, you can sit down for that little thing you wanted to do and needed a very small flyer. Then you have to call somebody and he's giving you a bill and is wasting your time and you're following up and the flyer is not ready. With your phone or your PC, you can make that ready in 1 minute. I mean it, under 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, by the way, all of us saw the flyers that I sent in for this program. Whether the first one, the second one, or the last one I sent, they are all done in 1 minute with AI. I'm serious. I'm damn serious. I can do screen sharing now and show you right from my PC, see the prompts that were given, the AI tools that was used, and that's why we'll be doing a lot of this practical. So what I'm saying is that AI has come as a leverage. That thing they are supposed to go and learn and spend time, money, energy, AI has come as a leverage, as a catalyst that can make that happen for you within the shortest time. So this is what we are saying. You are working in an office where your boss gives you an assignment, probably to draft a proposal or to write maybe a memorandum of understanding. And maybe over the time you have always sat down, cracking your head, cracking your brain, sitting for hours brainstorming. Now, with you having the right knowledge of what you wanted to do and with a little prompt, AI is going to give you a very fantastic output that even your boss will wonder that where did you get this from? So I told the people in the class back then that AI, which is artificial intelligence, has come as a leverage against our measurement of intelligence in the days past, which is IQ, intelligent quotient. Intelligent quotient has always been the measure of smartness, where we tell, oh, so this guy is smart, this guy is not smart, this guy is not that. But with the introduction of AI, that guy that you think is smart, and that's why he could write a good article, you think he's smart, that's why he could learn graphics and can design, you think he's smart, that's why he could develop an app, you think he's smart, that's why he could sing so well. AI has come as a leverage, so disruptive that with just your own little eye there, you could do a very fantastic work or get a very fantastic output. And many of these things will be practicalized in our upcoming classes. Okay, so let me say this. I've always said that AI had been in use before now, just that some of us never took note. Do you know, even with a simple thing as our mobile devices, right? Some of us have what we call, what's the name now? You know, when we started using phones, you know, the days of Nokia, and then we moved to smartphone. And then you remember that when you're using the smartphone, and then there's something called autocorrect, right? Those are the early introduction of AI. Because ideally, you're supposed to go to school and know the right spelling. But now you are typing, you're making a mistake, and something is auto and is giving you the right answer. And then when you send that mail or that messages, there was no error, the grammar was correct, and somebody would think, oh, what a smart guy. What else? It was a machine that helped you. AI had always been there all along. Just that it's now more pronounced. The technology has grown so, I remember those days when pilot always have to stay awake, 100% while, you know, in the mid-air. But its era came when planes started having what we call autopilot. Meaning that sometimes pilot can even take a nap and you guys are still safe in the air. And the plane is not drifting off the course. I'm saying that AI applications have always been in place all along. But we are now in an age where it's no longer a secret. It's been pushed out that a common man, not just a manufacturing company, have access anymore, could utilize these tools to their advantage and to their productiveness. So how is this class going to run? I've given a period of 1 month to see how far we can go and what we can achieve in the next 1 month. But there must always be, you know, a time frame for learning. But it's going to be the next 1 month is going to be a very rigorous one. So how do I mean? We are going to be having a breakaway groups. And mind you, I'm not stopping anybody that wants to join all the groups if you just feel, if you just feel, okay, no, this is just what I need. This is the area I need AI, that's fine. And these groups will be classified based on the audience that I have in-house here. And that was I was asking for the little introductory part we had, that people should tell their field of endeavor, what they do, okay? So we are going to have these breakaway classes, and in each of those groups, I'm going to be dropping, you know, both, what do you call it now? Assignment, okay? There will be interactive sections, okay? There will be brainstorming sessions, maybe based on, maybe I gave a project, an assignment that we need to do to submit. Okay, so the Telegram is our common place of interaction, just like what we are doing now. That we are going to be having a community on WhatsApp with breakaway groups so that people now can interact better. So maybe an assignment is given, or we discuss, like from the next class, practical will start, okay? So maybe from the next class, we have, maybe we decided to look at, how can you use AI to perhaps design a flyer for any of your events. And then we demonstrated different AI tools, which one is better, how to go about it. We talked about how to write a good prompt. And in your breakaway group, when you begin to interact, an individual is dropping the outcome of their own assignment. Whoever that is lagging behind or who love what another person does can ask questions. So I want it to be very interactive, so that by the time we come into the larger house like this and we are talking, we will have first and foremost exhaust what we can get from each other in-house, and then whatever thing we cannot solve in-house, we'll bring into the larger platform here, and then we can, you know, learn together and resolve it. And another thing again, because from the registration form that was filled, people asked a lot of questions. and some of them have been answered, and there are others that have not been answered, which is what I want to address now. Do you know, let me tell you the truth, how important AI is now. Do you know that many job opportunities now are demanding that whoever they want to employ has AI knowledge or skill? I'm telling you. Like some of you who are into different, maybe you're working with NGOs or corporate organizations and you deal with data. You see, gone are those days that data analysis is a big deal, big deal. Is it with AI? Oh, come on. I've told you AI is a leverage. It's a catalyst. So, you see, you that you've known how to do data analysis in the most ambiguous way, like you learned in the era of Excel, and you moved to Power by Microsoft, and then the days of SPSS, and then maybe Python and what have you. I am saying now that you don't even need to learn coding. You don't even need, with AI, you could have you can clean your data and be able to have some fantastic analysis that even you've never had such before. I mean, it's sometimes I wonder what this AI is all about. I don't know whether it's sometimes I'm tempted to think it's witchcraft, but it's just technology. It's been there. It's been there all along. It's been there all along. So, for instance, I was invited to come and speak. It was a meeting, I was engaged that, okay, it's going to be a meeting. They'll be asking me questions. I'll be answering, what have you. So when I was sent the flyer for the event, I didn't like the design. And that's not it. It's not my program. I'm being invited. I just make a little comment. I say, please, can I redesign this flyer? So, oh, why not? Go ahead. Another 2 minutes, I sent back. So fast. That's AI. That's AI. That's how fast it can be. Because ordinarily, if I have to do that, I have to sit down with maybe Photoshop. I have to spend hours trying to design that. I have to spend hours trying to design that. I was sharing with somebody now that, do you even know now that many people are now using AI, to create courses online and sell them to people who need that information. Like they are not really the one that sat down, to draft or write out. They actually just have the idea of what they wanted. They know what they wanted to do, and they put this technology to use, and it fast-track the entire process for them. Let me not bore you with too much, speaking. Let me just do a little demonstration of one or two things, just to drive home how important this knowledge of AI is. Let me tell you the truth. It's not about whether AI is, whether you should learn AI or not. It's a question of when. I'm telling you, it's a question of when. You can decide to say, oh, come on, I don't think I need this. Oh, come on, it's not that important. I can tell you, you can ignore that. But a time will come when you wish you had done the needful, and when you wish you have done it earlier. And there's no better time than now. So, now, in my estimate, I just don't want to take us beyond an hour. So this is already 8:40. So can I just use the remaining 20 minutes to have some little interaction, and then I do a little demonstration, and then we will talk about the next class, how it's going to be, and what to expect before the next class, and then work has started. And don't forget, it's a community. We are building an AI community. A community you can always come to. You have a work at workplace, you needed assistance with the work, you can bring it anywhere. You make friends here who will assist at no cost. You make friends here who are ready to hold you by the hands and guide you. And I'm always there as well. So we are building a family, call it a family, call it a community, whatever you want to call it. But as we begin to learn, nobody will be left behind. That's why you have breakaway groups. So if you feel you are moving at a slow pace and other people say, that's why you have a breakaway group. You can always ask your group members, hey guys, how are you guys doing this? I need some little assistance, you know. So let's interact for like 10 minutes, you know. And in this interaction, anybody who wants to speak, feel free. You say that you raise your hand, or you can unmute, or you can request to be unmuted. You can request that I unmute, and then I'll do that. But this is what I want us to discuss. What is your expectation, you know, from this AI class? So what I'm trying to do now is that I'm gathering information, because this information would actually shape the direction. AI is vast. Let me tell you that. AI is vast. In fact, most of the things we'll be dealing with will be more around generative AI, you know. But talking about, okay, I will breaking many things down for us as the class proceeds, you know. That's why it's a community. We'll keep learning. We'll continue learning. Yeah, we might put a 1 month to whatever the basic thing you want to learn, so that everybody will now start, you know. But beyond that, we'll always come in here and interact, ask questions. So let's interact. And the interaction is, what's your expectation for this class? Number 2, what have been your interaction with AI? What have been the thing that have been piquing your interest around AI? Maybe, you know, all these booze about AI. What part of AI actually is so intriguing to you that you want to know how are they able to do it? You know, I can tell you a whole lot of them will be discussed in the course of this program. Or is it that, somebody changed his picture and it appears as though he's in US? I can show you. I mean, we use a tool called Nano Banana. You know, I mean, that does its best. Nano Banana is one of the AI tools from Google. Okay. Or is it a case that, somebody released a song and the song is so sweet, the person's voice is not as good as what I'm hearing in the soundtrack? That guy have used an AI tool. Maybe you use Suno. Suno is an AI tool, very fantastic, one of the best when it comes to music. You know, so it could be somebody who say, I saw this my young boy at home design an app. He designed an app for our church, and now we have the app on Google Play. We have it on iPhone Store, and with this app, it helps us to know the number of people that attend church service. It helps us to know what was the offering that came in and this and that. But I'm so surprised that this guy didn't learn coding. I was able. Maybe the guy have used something like Lovable or Replicate. You know, these are AI, fantastic international AI tools that does well. You don't know about coding. You interact with AI with normal words. You interact with AI with the way you talk to your friends. Just the way I'll go to a graphic designer and say, hey, guy, can you design this flyer for me? It's supposed to have this color. Supposed to have this icon. My image is supposed to be here. This is the theme of the program. It's the same way you speak to your AI tool. And when it gives you an output and you need correction, you keep refining it. You have the final output that befits the kind of a thing that you wanted. So back to what I'm saying, the mic is open. Let's interact. This is going to help me a great deal. I want to know, I won't be calling names now. Let us feel free. We are about 42 here, in the house. So let's be able to interact. What area of AI are you really, really interested in? Or an area that have piqued your interest over the years? How are they able to do this? Okay. And then what have been your interactions so far with AI? And if you have somebody in this house that have been using AI tools before, tell us the AI tool you've been using. Maybe it's ChatGPT. What do you use it for? Mind you, many people know about ChatGPT, but only a few use it up to 50% of what it's capable of. I'm saying that, ChatGPT has become one of the most popular, AI tool that many of us know. But I can tell you that I can bet that many people who use ChatGPT, maybe in this house now, it's only a few that will even use it up to 50% of what it's capable of doing. I know what I'm talking about. So the floor is open. Let's interact. So anybody that wants to speak, You just mention your name. Okay, Michael, go ahead.
Hello,
Please.
good evening.
Just tell us your name and then you give us you make your comment. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome, Mr. Michael.
Yeah. My name is Michael. I'm sorry I joined the class very late. I was not around where the introduction was taken. My name is Michael. By God's grace, limited. Please, I want to ask a question because I've been trying all these whiles to learn how to build an app due to what I'm into. But for a very long time now, for over 3 months, I've been finding it difficult. Until last week, the one website, I should go there to learn. How can I do that with AI? Thank you. That's my question.
Okay. So, Mr. Michael, in the course of this training, we will get there. But let me help you stay ahead. Okay? So, I will recommend these two for you for developing app. Lovable. So Lovable is an AI tool from Google. And then Replit. Replit, well, Lovable to a large extent, you have a free tier of the AI tool, and it will do a fantastic job for you. You can test run, okay? So, but for Replit, you may have to pay. But you can still use it for learning, okay? And by the way, I will also tell us some of these tools are not free, actually. So that's why it depends on your area of interest. You don't need all the tools. You can't even afford to get all the tools, right? So you have to know what area are you interested in. Then you must be ready to maybe pay a little sacrifice because you know the value you'll be getting out of it, right? So for instance now, that's why it's not a community. When you have your breakaway group, let's say some of you are into creative writing, like that, and you decided that you want to go for ChatGPT Pro. There's a free tier of ChatGPT and there's a Pro, right? So what I advise is that instead of an individual to be burdened with paying $20 every month for subscription to ChatGPT, why not team up in your group? Maybe 5 of you, okay? You just use one. So by the time you break that down, you just know it's only 5 of you, right? So, and inside the ChatGPT, you have a folder for individuals and you do your thing separate, So, it will be a less burden, right? So, but that is, when we get there, we'll talk about that. But I can tell you there's a lot of free tools. There are a lot of free AI tools. But I'm saying, like, for those who want to go in depth, it will get a time you have to commit, because some of these companies that produce those tools didn't do it for charity. They needed to run their business, pay their staffs, and so they've put some little amount of money to the usage of their AI tools. So, but we can make that easier for ourselves by teaming up, to get one of those tools and use it as a team. So, and anybody that feels individually you can afford it, why not? It depends on what you are doing and how important it is to you. So, yeah. So, Mr. Michael, try out those two I give to you, and I will expect a feedback from you in the next class. And if you have issue using them, you can always reach back to me. But I just said that ahead because you asked, but we have not gotten there. So, but basically, we're going to look at different AI tools for, designing app. And a good number of us are going to write a project. You do a project on app. You develop an app for yourself. Develop an app for your business. You understand? And the beautiful thing about app is that you can automate it. Some of you are doing your business manually. You have to always be the one to respond every time. You respond to all messages, no automation, nothing. You're stressing yourself out. You can really automate your processes. You can automate your processes and have enough time to attend to other things. Okay, so let's have the next person. It's interactive session. Tell us what area you're looking at. Tell us what intrigued you about AI.
Good evening.
So, okay, Mr. John. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Thank
Yeah, good
you
evening,
very
Mr.
much.
John.
My name is John. Yeah, my name is Jonathan, and I want to appreciate you for this privilege you have given unto us to learn at thy feet. Ah, now I'm into farming and logistics and transportation. So one expectation, okay, let me start with the little experience I have with AI. I believe AI has actually helped me in building. Uh, it has given me a pictorial vision or pictorial review of my own insight of my own vision. Okay, for example, there was a time I was thinking I have a frozen food store and I say I want to do. I feel like okay, this what I'm doing is not enough. I want to do something more, and I want to add one or two things to it. And I just fell into a particular AI app, which is I think Gemini. So, and I imputed in it, okay, this is what I do, and I want my store to look like this, like this, like this. I need a pictorial view. And what it gave me was wow. I didn't believe that, what my store could look like that. So, and since then, it has given me a particular view of what my store should look like. So, I believe with this is a tool that I think I need to understand them more, and with an expectation that no, I need to use this tool to position myself well for the community out there, and also to help myself, help my business, help push my business forward into a better level. I think that is the best the expectation I have with AI at the moment now.
Mr. John, which of the AI tool did you use for your agri business, agri endeavor?
I used Gemini.
Okay, Google Gemini. Okay, that's fine. Okay, fantastic. You're welcome. Okay, let's have the next person. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm an educator and AI. I've used Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT, and there is this new one that we've been introduced to in a recent training I did. It's called. Sorry, pardon me. Let me check it. Pardon me. I want to check the name of the. But it's a different one. Sorry. GenSpark, yes, GenSpark, and it has helped me plan my lesson note. Um, has helped, so so
So I'm happy because who are you? So I'm ready to take away group to have in somebody speaking about education now, and most likely somebody already spoke about developing app, that's IT. So left to me, I'm already having 3 breakaway groups. You see, the reason why interaction is very, very important, so that we can narrow down and tailor whatever we'll be learning here to the audience. We don't need to waste our effort, scattered effort, and not pick something that people who are in here needed. So that's why this interactive section is very, very important. So I will need as many people who are here. If you feel nobody has said something that is in the area of what you really want to learn, maybe your field is quite different, it will be important you speak up, so that we can put you into whatever plan that we have for subsequent class and practical sections. Okay, so the conversation goes on. Next person, anybody? I see many people answer Hope. I've already allowed you to speak. Please go ahead. If you have tried speaking before and you couldn't unmute, I've given you the permission now. Please go
All
ahead,
right.
please.
Good evening. Please
Good
confirm you
evening.
can
Who's
hear me.
speaking?
So my
Okay,
name is
Mr. Victor. Okay.
Yeah. So just a quick one. I just want to confirm: can AI create a kind of like Google QR for you? Can it do that? QR code.
Sorry, I didn't get you. What did you say?
I said, can AI create a QR code for you?
Oh, sure. In fact, did you see the flyer I did, the first one? There's a QR code there to join this class.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's AI. Yeah, it's AI, and it's very correct. You scan it, it brings you to the group. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, because I have a reason why I'm asking.
Okay.
There's this program we're having and it's coming up. So a lot of things boils down to QR code. And there's this. Does he also do the scanning part apart from going through the link? Does he do that?
Yes, it does. It does. Yeah.
Okay, because the initiative there is having a QR where everybody that comes can just use their phone and log in from the big screen. Then it will just go take them directly to what the information we want them to feed. That's the feedback we want to get from them. So that's what I'm asking.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does. In fact, tonight, just go and try this out. So use these free tools, right? Any of them, you have some of them already. So Gemini, that's Google Gemini. Okay, so just speak in basic English. I have this Google form link. Create a QR code that when people scan, it takes them to this link. As simple as layman English it is. I mean, I just spoke now. Go ahead and try it. So I would like to get a feedback from you in the next class. ChatGPT also will do that for you. Claude will do that for you. That's ALAUDE will do that for you, right? And so, I mean, just try that out tonight. You can give a feedback in the group. Yeah. So, okay. Let's have more conversation before we shut down. I just needed to know our area of interest. So against next time we'll be meeting, there will have been groups, breakaway groups. So we'll be having a general meeting like this, where we'll be having our classes, and then our breakaway group will be doing the assignment, the project, we'll be interacting, and we can be helping each other. And whatever matter that is beyond us in our group, we come back to the main house. So main house training will just be twice in a week. It will not be twice in a week. So, but in the breakaway groups, as much time as you have, you can keep checking out, seeing what other people are doing, drop your own comment, drop your own project, your own assignment, submit, we look at it, we grade, And when we come into the big house, we will always identify the best performance. Like if an assignment is given, so we'll look at each of the group and look at who did better, and we'll critique. So why is it, and whoever that has not done well, we don't tell them they didn't do well. We can only tell them they can do better, right? So because we are all here to do better and to be good at whatever that we've learned or that we intend to learn in this class. Okay, so the conversation goes on. Let's just wrap this up in 5 minutes. Okay, so are we saying we don't have people from the health sector? We don't have people from okay, no engineers in house. I mean, how about people from the public offices, like public servant? So anyway, who's speaking?
Good evening, sir. It's Grace.
Okay, good evening. Your name, please?
Good evening. How are you? Grace
Oh,
Mango from
Grace!
Zambia.
Oh, Grace Mango. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
From Zimbabwe, right? Is it Uganda?
No, Zambia.
Uganda? Oh,
Zambia.
Zambia. Okay. Zambia. Okay. You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be part of this training. So my question is, can AI help you to create a website and also help you to do maybe to do a letterheaded paper, or maybe create a campaign profile, something that had to
Okay.
do with that. Can it help you?
Awesome. Yes, it can. Now, this is one of the beautiful things I'm going to do from next class. I'm already harvesting some of the things we said, and that's where our practical will start from. That's the way I've learned to teach. I have my curriculum, but I can always find a way to go back into them. But I will start with the area of interest every one of us has picked, then begin to align them to the curriculum I have on ground, and that will make it very relatable. So I'm happy with what you just raised. Yes, AI will do that for you in 2 minutes. In fact, sometimes in 1 minute. It will design, what do you call it, a letterhead for you in 1 minute. See, graphic designers are God. You see, those days when people spend months to learn graphic design, with AI now, a novice would design something in 1 minute. What you have used 6 months to learn how to do, and if you are even going to do the job, you are going to spend hours, and somebody is going to do it in 1 minute. So, is it a discouragement to the graphic designer? No. What I've discovered is that those who already have knowledge of graphic design does better when they now introduce AI as part of their designing tool, because they already have some background knowledge that the novice don't have. So then with that, their knowledge of color combination, structure, icons, so it's understanding of layers. It helps them now to now be a better user of the AI tools. But even a novice today can design with AI. So yes, AI will design your letterhead paper for you, and even the website. Yes, ma, AI will design a website for you. It's so bad. Let me say something now. This thing is so bad. What I want to say now is so bad. It's so bad. Let me tell you how bad. Like, okay, do you know that you can look at a particular website, but I won't give you the tools now. I'll allow us to get there before I'll give the tool. You can look at a particular website you so much love. I love how this website is designed. I love everything. The color, the theme, the tabs. There's an AI tool. You just set the AI tool. You put the website link. Just set the AI tool. I like this website. I want something similar. These are my own information. Another few minutes, your website is ready. It looks so unfair. I mean, sometimes I feel that way. It looks so unfair. Because ideally, that kind of a website, the person who did that website must have spent days, weeks, maybe months. Depends. But with AI tool, that can be done within the shortest time. And a smart AI user will change the color, will change the... Of course, you cannot use the same content. It has to be your content. What you are just copying is a template. You like the design. Instead of you cracking your head to come up with your own design. And also AI can even discuss with you based on your idea. You just say that, okay, Grace, what do you want to do? What's the website for? Say, well, I run a thrift business. I sell clothing. I sell footwear. So I need a website to be able to sell my product, where I don't just have to be using WhatsApp status every day to list my product. And before you know it, it will start asking you further questions. So what's the name of your business? Okay, so do you need me to create a tab for contact us? Okay, well, and when the tool is satisfied with what you have given, it will just ask you to give it a little time. And then it started building. By the time your work is out, you will some of the things will be learning. You start wondering, how come I wish I have known all these things long before now. That's why one day I sat down
say, I hope this thing always do some of those things manually before, and I know how long it takes to design a website. And AI is doing that for me in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Nice, neat, come on. So it's possible, very possible. Because I've hit the... Dr. Dan, are you there, sir?
Yes,
I
I'm
saw
there.
you
How are
requested to
you?
speak. Oh, great.
Hello.
It's nice to have you, sir. Good evening,
So,
sir.
2 days.
Hello, we can hear
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
All right, thank you. How is work?
Yes, sir. It's been a while, sir.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually not in the country,
Work
but I
is
just
fine. Thank you,
wanted
sir.
to find out the best tools for surgeons. I'm a surgeon actually, so a medical doctor, and I'm a surgeon. And what are the AI best tools for surgeons in terms of relating with your patients, like in the outpatient? If you can design how one can interact with patient, medical prescriptions, and then follow-up visits over time, and then prepare a platform for patients you want to book for surgeries, and then those who have had surgeries, and then those who have to come for follow-up, and all of that is both medical-wise, absolutely.
Wow, beautiful question. So, permit me to say that based on what
Yeah.
you just said now, I would recommend that a person like you would design an app, but this app will be more for like telemedicine, like a telemedicine app. So, and that app will have different components. So,
Okay.
there will be the part of interaction with patients,
Yeah.
maybe who have a request,
Yeah.
or who wants to make some complaint.
Right.
So there will be a part of that app also whereby maybe a patient that had been who must have been what do you call it now,
Admitted.
attended to.
Yeah.
So maybe to gather follow up, and then maybe to recommend some
Further treatment.
prescriptions, just like you raised the other time.
Yeah.
And then, but the part where I feel I might not be able to say anything now till I check something. You mentioned AI tool that would help you as a surgeon. Yes. So I one thing about AI that when it comes to health, so there is this lot of carefulness. There's a word like that. Yes.
Okay.
So we have very little tools. They are made, but tested, proven, certified, tools, because they felt they feel this with human line. Somebody can design a very bad flyer now. It doesn't anybody. It just people can just laugh. What kind of flyer is this? But when they health, every piece of that goes there must be such that preserves life and not maybe complicate any health issue. So, but there are quite a few ones out there. But because I know you, sir, so that's why I'm recommending that you will need a app.
Okay.
Yes, I will recommend an app, and then inside that app, you will now have different components that will address different area of medical needs. So maybe I'll find time later. We'll discuss extensively about that, sir.
That would be great.
Yes.
Thank you so
God bless
much.
you. Thank you.
Appreciate
It's
that.
nice to have you here.
So glad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Sorry. I just wanted to say something.
Thank you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Same here. Same here. Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. So
That's
I just
Mr. Victor, right?
Yeah, it's Victor on the line. So I just want to ask something regarding that website, creation of website.
Yes,
I want to ask how far will the cybersecurity aspect of the site, if when it's being created, is it as strong as when it's being created manually? Did you get my question, please?
Okay, so now for the security part, I heard you. For the security part of the website, there are other AI tools. So you see the way this thing works.
Sorry,
Hello.
can anyone?
So sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Welcome back.
I got kicked out. So sorry. I got kicked out by the network. So if I heard your question very well, you were asking about fortification of the website that is designed with AI. Is that correct?
Yeah, very correct.
Okay, so I was saying before I got kicked out that when you design a website with AI, there are also AI tools, okay, that are used in protecting the website. Do you know cybersecurity is a field on its own? I can tell you right away now that AI had already been introduced into cybersecurity. And this is so far more. Don't forget that one of the purpose of AI is to enhance what you do as human. Things that will take you several effort, time, energy to do, AI has come to shorten that duration, to lessen that effort, and to lower the cost. So there are also AI tools that so there might not be one AI tool that has it all. Like you use it to design the website, and at the same time will guarantee a very top-notch security of the website. Some will tell you they can, but there are always AI tools that are solely, for protection of your website. So I would advise that you pick the best AI tool that does website designing better. Then you infuse another AI tool that is better with cyber security component of your website. So I don't know if that answers your maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So Mr. I think Mr. Omoba, yes, I've given you permission to speak. Yeah, I saw your request to speak, and after you will take one more, and then we can call it a day. We will continue the conversation in the group. Are you there? Okay, so let's add another person. Let's add one more or two person. Let's call it. Let's wrap it up. Yeah. Okay, Kemi. Okay, let me allow you to speak. Yeah. Okay, Kemi, you can speak. I see your hands is raised up. Kemi, are you there? Kemi, you can unmute. I've given you permission.
Yes, I'm here. Okay, good evening. I'm a fashion designer. So can you hear me?
Very well. I can hear you now.
Okay. I want to ask if there's an AI tool that can generate patterns that are printable for garment making.
Many of them. There are plenty of them. Of them. So, and it will not just stop at designing the pattern for you. It will also ask if you need ideas on how to sew better. Some will even give you some hints, on why you want to sew the pattern. Maybe you have your regular way of sewing. It will still give you further hints on how you can do it in a different way. So I've taken note of that. So this is helping me to be able to fine tune this class so that our breakaway classes would address the need of the audience in-house. So be rest assured that in the course of this program, you are going to learn about some of these tools. Yeah. Let's take one more, and then we're out. One more, we are out. And Kemi, I want to let you know that in the next class, we will practicalize one of those tools, because this is what I've decided to do. Based on every interaction tonight, I've mapped out some of the practicals we will start with, and then I will infuse them in the already made curriculum that I have on ground, so that whatever we are learning is delivering value to the audience that are in-house. So thank you for bringing that up. So let's take one more so that we can go. You're welcome. One more. Okay, in the absence of further question, I would like to hear a final word from one of my daddy in-house here, Dikini Ojo. I know he wouldn't say anything, but I mean, for honor and for honor's sake, I just wanted him to just say one or two things, and then we'll be out, and then we'll get more information. Please, let's always check the group for information, and then when we have the breakaway classes, let's join the one that relates to us, and then assignment will be dropped in there, videos will be dropped in, some AI tools will be shared with us to begin to use them, and then when we come to this general class, we'll interact on what we have been doing in our various breakaway groups and the assignment and how far and what are the challenges. So, Dikin, Daddy, are you available? Hello, sir. You can unmute, sir. Okay, I guess he's busy, or maybe he's in the middle of something. Yeah. So at this point, we are going to call it a wrap. So the announcement is such that on this Telegram group, I'm going to drop the breakaway groups. So we join anyone that is relevant to us, and then other informations will be dropped in here. And then before next class, work would have started. Yes. So I'll just give instruction. The assignment will just be there. Just follow the assignment. Even if you don't get it, don't worry. When you come to the main class, we'll practicalize it, we'll ask questions, we'll demonstrate. And then before you know it, between the next 1 or 2 weeks, you're already getting so much excited about the possibilities that AI carries. You know, when I embarked on this journey, I was always wowed every time I interact with new AI tools. I was like, wow. And even some of us will learn how you could do business, you know, how you could sell product, digital product with AI tools, etc. Okay, so that is it. On this, does anybody have anything to say? Fitness Jones, anything for us from Kenya?
Nothing much. I'm grateful to be here. I would like to know, do we have specific days for the training, or it will be posted on the groups?
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, everybody. So, this is how we say good night. So I would like us to just say a word of prayer before we go. Yeah. So I mean, I'm a believer, and I know most of us here does. So let's have a word of prayer, and then we are out of this place. So anybody could do that for us, just very short one. Anybody? Okay. Go ahead, please.
Okay, let me just do that for tonight. So, Father Lord, we thank you. Thank you for this great section. Thank you for our life. Thank you for our loved ones. Thank you for giving us the knowledge. For that, we pray. We ask for more knowledge. That when next we are joining, we will join with more understanding. There will be more understanding within us, and what we are going to learn. That at the end, all glory, honor, adoration be given unto you. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Don't forget to keep checking the group for further information and your mail as well. Have a pleasant night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.